Hey everyone, so today I'm here with Louis. Oh, I've got to hold the mic up. Testing. Hey everyone, so I'm here today with Louis Bowden, who is currently 132 in the world in the junior ITF. I think you reached 88 in the world in January, is that right?
Yeah, I reached about 88.
So Louis is a fantastic player. He's been down at the club for the last couple of days in training for the grass court season with his brother Henry. You might have seen last week's video where he played a set against his brother. So we're going to interview Louis about some of his experiences over the last couple of years and actually ask him a little bit more about how his hit with Andy Murray went this week. So yeah, Louis, thanks for being here. We've got our Sky Sports mic here. So first question, playing Junior Wimbledon last year, what was that like for you?
Yeah, I mean, it was amazing. First 3 games, I was a bit pooing myself a little bit, but got used to it. It was quite good playing. The first Grand Slam I played was at home, so yeah, I had all my family there, which was good.
And I actually had made a sneaky appearance in the stands. You might not have seen me there, but I was cheering you on. It was a tight match. I felt like you could have won it. Do you feel the same?
Yeah, I mean, it kind of hit me. I think I was a break up in the first, almost like crap. I'm 4-3 in a break up here in the first round of Wimbledon, and then you get a little bit nervous, and then reality set in, and it got tight. Lost the tight first set, and then struggled a bit. He grew in confidence in the second. But still was a good learning experience.
Amazing experiences, and I believe you got another year at it. You know, hopefully if you get in this year, you got another shot, right?
Yeah, going to look to play again this year. I would rather get in off my own back, but I think hopefully a wild card would be provided if I didn't get in.
Yeah. And is that purely down to ranking? How does it work in qualifying for that event?
So I think last year I looked at the draw and it read like number 1 seed, number 1 in the world. And I went down and I was about 4th in the draw and it said junior world number ranking like 1,900. It was quite funny. So I think it is done off ranking. They have to give the highest ranked players the wild cards, but I think I did really well in a lot of British tournaments, so they kind of saw that and gave me a chance.
Totally. And moving on from there, so you got into the Australian Open juniors. How did that go for you?
Yeah, so I had to qualify in a place called Traralgon. I played 2 Aussies. I actually played one of the guys the week before in the Grade 1 warm-up. That was really good. It was quite a windy place. And then, we got moved to Melbourne, which was pretty surreal. Played my first round, I think it was about 39 degrees. Struggled a bit with the heat. I think I lost 2 in the third. But again, great experience. It was really nice place, and really enjoyed Melbourne.
Unbelievable. And if you were to compare the 2 experiences, Wimbledon and the Australian Open, which was your favourite?
Australia by an absolute mile. I think it was to do with COVID as well. I was able to walk around. I was able to watch any match I wanted at Australia, whereas at Wimbledon you were stuck in Orangi Park. It's also, I think it took me, I was on court 12 I think in Australia, and it took me about 25 minutes to walk from the referee's office to the other side of the club, and it's massive. So by the time I got there, I was like, geez, I'm tired now. But definitely Australia was my favourite.
Well, hopefully Wimbledon will be better this year. You know, it was pretty restrictive, wasn't it?
Yeah, we couldn't leave, and the only time I got to leave was for my match, and security escorted me and my dad to the court, and then as soon as I finished, straight back to Orangi, and you got trapped there again.
Wow, great that you got another shot, hopefully, this year. So awesome. Let's talk quickly about your plans for this summer and then some longer term plans. So what are your plans? Are you playing lots of the grass court events?
Yeah, so I actually didn't play any clay. Started early on the grass. I actually started on Friday last week, started practicing on the grass. So looking to play as much grass as I can. Did
you have a decent hitting partner when you were practicing last week?
Maybe with Andy Murray. That was quite good.
Unbelievable. So we're going to talk about that in a second. But so lots of grass court events coming up, hopefully Wimbledon as well. And after the summer, what are your plans?
I think after the summer, if I do well at Wimbledon and a few of them other tournaments, hopefully to try and play the US Open. And then I think in September I'd look to do my college visits. I think I'd visit maybe 3 or 4 schools. But that's kind of my plan for after Wimbledon and for long term.
So the American college system at the moment is doing amazingly well. You know, there's loads of people on the tour currently that have gone through that system, and I think it's going from strength to strength. So have you had this in your mind for a long time, or is it a more recent thought of yours?
I mean, growing up, it was always like put in your head that you either go professional or you go to college and that's it. But yeah, that's really not the case. I think I saw a stat last year in the main draw of the US Open. I think there was about 15 college players in main draw, which is a lot. So I want to use college to go professional, and I think it'd help me like mature and stuff. Playing matches every week, being in a team, I think it'd really help.
And also, I think having that education as backup too, not because you want to go that route, but having the confidence in the fact that you don't just have one thing to rely on. I think often that whole experience is going to be helpful for a more holistic approach to tennis. So yeah, exciting stuff. So let's get on to hitting with Andy Murray. So how did this come about?
So I think it was last Thursday. I was around London. I said I'm looking for grass court practice. I was actually watching my brother at Woking on the clay, and I got a text and I was like, "Oh, do you want to hit with Murray?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." I think we actually hit together in Australia. He was flying home the next day, I think, and he just wanted some practice. And I think there was hundreds of people around the court asking for like his autograph and stuff. It was pretty cool. I think we were on one of the practice courts, but we asked to be on one of the quiet courts so no one could come and watch us. But we ended up getting put on a main court, so it was quite funny.
And how tight were you practicing with Murray in front of spectators?
I wasn't actually too tight. I just really enjoyed it, to be honest. It felt nice, like a lot of people watching you, a lot of people filming, obviously. But no, I wouldn't say I was too tight, actually.
No. And this time round, so you've actually hit with him a few times this week, right?
Yeah, I think we hit about 4 times. Each session was about 2 hours. So I hit with him first at Rains Park, which was really good. It was a little bit windy, but still good. And then the day after that, he invited me to hit at Wimbledon for the opening. So there was a lot of members there. So I had to get my all whites out for that. I think we hit for about 2 and a bit hours again there. And yeah, I mean, the depth and the power he gets on every shot is just, yeah, unbelievable.
I think that's the one thing that most people watching this video are going to want to know is what actually is it like hitting with a pro? What is it like hitting with Andy Murray? How does that compare to hitting with other players that you've hit with in the past?
I just feel like you're always under pressure. He's always putting pressure on you no matter what you do. I think I can hit a big serve and the ball's straight back at me, and it's literally touching the baseline every time. The ball's never short, or if it is, he gets frustrated with himself. But I think he works on his depth, and yeah, I'd say he probably put about 3 balls short in about 4 days we hit. So yeah. And
you speaking to me earlier, focus levels insane, like completely in the zone.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think he warms up for about 45 minutes, and after that he's zoned in, and yeah, he knows what he's out there for and what he wants to do.
Amazing. And obviously, you know, it's compliments to you that he's happy to hit with you, and he's done it time after time. So awesome opportunity, and hopefully I'm sure you'd like to do that again, you know, with Andy or potentially some other pros.
Yeah, no, definitely. I would look forward to hitting again. Hopefully I get the chance again. Even if it's playing him in a match, would like that.
That would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? I mean, did you play any points when you played?
We did actually. We did first to 10. He was serving.
Don't worry, he won't be watching this. You can say if you won or not.
No, I lost 10-8. Lost 10-8 actually. He missed quite a few first serves, so I got on a second serve of it. But
you got tight, your returns were going big, and he was, he's put pressure on to get that first serve in. And were there any drills that you did that you hadn't done before, or was it all pretty basic?
Yeah, I mean, it's just going back to basics really. It's nothing, he doesn't do anything out of the ordinary. It was just simply 2 cross, 2 line, and I was going back into his forehand corner. Then he'd do the same on his backhand, and then warm up serves, warm up his volleys for a long time. He didn't miss a volley for about 4 days, I think, and it was just basic stuff, nothing crazy, like, yeah.
Class. And I think that is what separates the pros, you know, from lower level players, is they do the basics fantastically well, and they have that dedication and resilience to just go out there day after day and practice the basics, and not too complicated. Yeah, any other things happen over those few days that was different to what you were used to, or pretty standard? Yeah,
I mean, I haven't been on grass obviously since last year, so yeah, that was pretty different to what I've been doing lately. I think I've been on hard for the whole time after Wimbledon. But yeah, nothing out of the ordinary. I was just at the National Tennis Centre for the last few days, training with some very good guys there. I think I played with Jack Draper, and then I played with Alistair Gray. I think Alistair just made it into the top 300, which is, unbelievable.
Yeah, so you're having some really good experiences. Big thanks for having the chat. Good luck. I'm sure all of the subscribers will comment below with their wishes for the next few months. But big thanks for chatting, and hopefully see you soon.
Thank you for having me.
Cheers, guys.